Once I have the illustration drawn in the foreground of my altar book, I will either colour the foreground first and then carve, or carve and then colour. Because I'm not sure whether I really want to add colour in this, I'm going to jump into just carving the whole thing. And I do not plan my layers beforehand. I have like a general idea in mind with how I want it to look, but it does often change as I'm working. But I work from the front to the back, so it goes like out to in, so as you're looking down into it. And yeah, like I said, it's a lot of winging it as I go. It's really hard to plan for the layers in an altered book, especially when there's so many pages. And I mean, I have already started carving this. I'm going to put this clip in the beginning of the video, but after I started this, I found out that the paper is really fluffy and kind of difficult, which made me question whether I should continue with it. It's really tricky trying to figure out paper types and how any type of paper is going to react once you start using it. I think that I can keep going with it, it's just taking a lot more time. When I cut through the paper, the cuts are not clean, they just come off as really kind of jagged. So I'm having to like really carefully like slice, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'll show you some of my carving steps so far. I've done I think 6 pages and I have about 50 more to go. So I'm going to be carving over the next probably 2 or 3 weeks, maybe longer since the paper is being tricky. But I can at least show you how I get started with that and give you an idea. You may also notice that I don't go all the way around the page when I draw. I do seal my books closed when I'm finished because the moving around constantly makes them so fragile, especially in this area. So since I'm going to be gluing anyway, I just carve what's going to be visible as I go. So as I get towards the back, it'll be a smaller amount of illustrating in the middle. But yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth and trying to figure out the movement and I guess like the flow of the image. So I'm most likely going to be taking the next 2 or 3 weeks to carve this book. It might even take longer than that considering how tricky this paper is being. So I will show you more progress on this in probably a couple of weeks at least. And then the next step after that for me is usually the colouring, or if I'm keeping it black and white then it would be the etching. But I think I want to add colour in this, so yeah. Yeah. So I'll see you in the next video.